Okay, so we're in the same position as we ended with your brother. So why don't you explore some areas now?
Well, I don't think this is going to do anything, but if I add... I think this just makes it more jumbled if I add a lot of dots. Well, actually not.
Well, what is that doing? It's just like adding a bunch of dots.
Huh.
Weird.
I think it's just like the new dots coming in. There's a lot of them, so...
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
Oh wait, no, I think they're...
So same color wants to attract massively, and everybody wants to be the same phase. This might just be kind of a
Break.
quirk of the computer program.
Here. Let's go back down to here.
All right.
So I'll move this. We should, when they're really opposite, like that.
Oh, what do you think's going on here? So what does J being -2 mean?
So that means that the opposites attract, but there aren't any opposites. They're all the same.
Oh, interesting. So what happens? Maybe you can start this one from the beginning by clicking on that there.
So they're all the same, but they're really far apart.
So that means negatives sort of repel each other, but then they're all the same.
It's like it's like a magnet when you have the same charge. They just repulse each other.
But why do you think they come together at the beginning?
Well, they're very different colors at the beginning.
They're different colors, so it doesn't matter how close they are to the different colors. But then they're all the same color, so they have to go apart.
And why? Why do they change to the same color in this
because
configuration?
the neighbors want to be the same colors.
Interesting. All right, so that was actually a fun one.
And then if they're both
all the way down.
All right. Whoa! You got to tell me what you think is going to happen before you click to see.
well,
All right. So, all right. Next time, tell me what you're going to do, and tell me what you think is going to happen. Okay. So this one, you made everything negative. So opposites want to be near each other, and they want to be the people near each other want to be different.
I guess it doesn't matter if they're close because everything around them is different.
Okay. All right. All right. So now, no, don't change it. Tell me the change you're going to make, and then tell me what you think is going to happen.
I'm not sure what else we can do here because we've studied the extremes, and we started at 0.
Okay.
We could go in the middle.
Like, like at -1 or something.
That's up to you.
I think the -1 would just be sort of a less extreme version of this. With them sort of together, but not all the way together.
Okay. Well, why don't you move them then and see?
Just stay the same.
Hit the start button again. Okay. All right. So find something new to take a look at.
Well,
Don't move it.
I'll do
Talk to me
if
first.
J is 0. I'll do like the 0. J is 0 and K is -.
All right. So what do you think is going to happen there? So what does J = 0 mean?
Well, it means that it doesn't really matter. So positive is the same attracts and negative is opposite attracts. So these don't really care if
Okay.
it's at 0.
And what about K is -1? What does that mean?
And then the colors want to be different.
Okay. So what do you think is going to happen?
So I think that they so it won't really attract, but they'll just sort of all be it'll just be like a different jumble.
Okay. All right. Let's see. All right.
So that's kind of the same thing.
Okay. All right. So try one more that just does something different.
I'll put J at 1 and K at -1.
Okay. So we have J = 1, K = -1. So what is that going to do?
So that's gonna make the so the like colors are going to attract, and then but they'll want to be different colors. So it'll be a jumble, but maybe less of a jumble than when they're at 2 and -2.
Okay. All right.
They're actually sort of moving.
They're sort of slower moving jumble. I guess here it's sort of easier to follow the individual ones. And they are changing colors. That's picking up speed a bit. So it's sort of like the same jumble we saw, but it's a more uniform. It's like they're sort of inside the circle.
Oh, that's great. All right, so now I'm gonna scroll down, and they had 4 samples for you to take a look at and see if we can understand those 4 samples.
All
Okay.
right.